Okay, here's the high part, or part B in classical gas. And you're going to put your second finger on the 8th fret. Let me see if I can make sure you can see my picking hand here. So it's your second finger, first finger, and then it's on the second string 10th fret. And that right there is frets, second string, fret 8, third string 9. Your fingers are 2 and 3, so it's like that. And then, let's see, you pluck the 5th string open, and then you put your pinky on the second string 10th fret, keeping your third finger on that third string 9. So it looks like this. Oops. Yeah, you can do that. And then your first finger just comes down on, your first finger comes down on the 7th fret, strings 2 and 3. So that part again is, and I don't mind if that, right now, as I'm doing this at the moment, I'm not minding that that 5th string is still ringing. So let me see if I can zoom in on my fretting hand here. Oops. Go this way. Come in here. Back it off a little bit. So you're playing string 5 with the thumb here. And it's, that's it. So it's, that's just the one measure. That's the very first measure you have to do. Oops. So that's the first thing you're going to learn. And don't go on to the next measure until you've got a pretty good feel for this measure. And then the next measure is simply, let me play it in context. So what happens there is you go, that's your 4th string open, and then you hit that pinkies on the 10th fret, and then you go back to that one, the strings 2 and 3 on the 7th fret with the first finger. So it's, so the first finger does the last, actually it does all, pretty much almost all the work on that second measure. It's, and then you're going to repeat. So that whole, that's the top line. The good news is, you know, now once you get those first 3 measures out of the way, that's pretty much the bulk of the work for that part. I know looks like there's something coming up there that you and I know about, but I'm not worried about getting there so much today, or during, as you study this. It's important to just, you know, don't think I'm overloading with you a bunch of videos thinking that you have to get this stuff done. This is just me trying to give you information. If you're in the mood for playing classical gas and you think you want to maybe study it a little bit, this is the fingering you want to study. This first finger is holding down 3 strings. It's plucking string 1, and then 2 and 3, and then string 5 open. That's what you're looking at. And then you're on that third measure on that top line of part B is the same thing. And now that next line down is going to change a little bit. So don't go to that line until you get these first 3 measures down. Work your way ahead 1 measure at a time. You know, study a measure and then add it to what you know and build it up that way. That's what I would do anyway. That's that one shape where your 2nd and 3rd finger are on strings 2 and 3 on the 7th and 8th fret there. If you're looking at your tab, you're really familiar with, you know, these notes up here. Just it's the fingering, I think, that we need to look at here. So it's first finger's on top string 5, 3rd finger goes on the 2nd and 3rd string on fret 7. And then you have that cool hammer on the 4th string down at the bottom of the neck here. Let me see if I can do this. You hammer on to the 2nd string and then open 3 and open 2nd. I don't think that changes next measure. Anytime that, the way this is done, that I want it done that exact way every time. If he changes it by 1 note here or there, skip that. Just do it the one way. Just the first way he does it is the best way. Now that gives you the 5 measures. Now the next measure is going to lead you into that. It's that 1 quick turnaround, and I think I'm going to hold off on that turnaround right now. And then you have and that's the last measure you get. That's 6 measures on this video. That one's simply that's, you need to put your 2nd finger on the 1st string 8th fret and your pinky on the 2nd string 10th fret. Oops. What is it? And then back to that 1 chord that you've been doing on strings 2 and 3 with the 2nd and 3rd finger, frets 8 and 9. And then you take your 1st finger and put it on the 1st and 2nd string on the 3rd fret. That's it. So that measure sounds like this. Sorry. So those 6 measures go like this. That's pretty close. That's your 6 measures.